Welcome back in, guys. Trey Lowell here with Lowell Productions. Today's video, a little bit different. Gonna spend some time talking about some gear from 2019 that I haven't really shown you guys yet, and some of the upsides, some of the downsides, and overall, just having fun talking about gear. Coming up next. Okay, so right beside me I have the Zhiyun Weeble S, and a lot of you guys are probably familiar with it, but this is a big purchase that I made in 2019. Now, I've had quite a bit of experience with Zhiyun and just gimbals in general, and I gotta be honest with you, my experience with Zhiyun has been pretty awesome. And when I found out this one had a 300% kind of like payload increase as far as what it could take, I definitely finally pulled the trigger in 2019. So I was actually able to put my Panasonic GH5 paired up with the Metabone Speed Booster and the 70-200 Canon glass all on here, and this bad boy was able to balance. And I plan on doing a full review here in the near future in regards to completely covering it. That leads me into my next piece of gear that I actually bought to kind of beef this up. Now, that being said, is going to be the follow focus, or whatever you guys, this thing, Transmount Servo Zoom Focus Controller Max. Oh gosh. Well, you know what, follow focus. And ideally, the reason I bought this is it was roughly $100. When kind of assembled and linked up with your piece of glass, I'm just gonna use this. This guy's going to be kind of mounted on here, and I'm gonna be able to pull focus. Now, not gonna be ideal for all situations to have the servo on, but an awesome addition and something I'll be talking about even more in 2020 and experimenting with for you guys. Item number 3, which is something that I actually find myself using quite a bit in 2019, and I think I've got to give a lot of credit to this particular light in regards to making my videos better. Not even going to try to pronounce it, but this is an LED portable light stick, RGB by the way. Just under $100. But we've got the blue, which then can be manipulated to like a purple. We can go back to blue. Can't honestly tell you. Oh, there we go. We've got red, which is nice. And then we've got our typical 3200 that can be manipulated. $100 on the fly. This thing's absolutely awesome. I will say, if you're going to use this as a key light, you better dang sure have a diffuser, just so the light is not that harsh. But as far as RGB goes, this thing has been awesome, and I love to use it for B-roll shots. It just gives you a lot of versatility, and it's got these Sony batteries that a lot of you guys are used to, and it is one little trick up my sleeve that I used a lot in 2019 to make my B-roll a little bit better. And I'll make sure to drop a link in the description below for this particular portable LED light. Now, number 4. Oh, this is one of my all-time favorites, and I talk about it often but have never done a full review, and that is the 25mm f1.7 Lumix piece of glass. And the funniest part about this is one of my cheapest piece of glasses, coming in like 150 bucks, but Jesus, I find myself using it pretty frequently. And really that's because, one, because it's so cheap and it's so lightweight, it's always in my bag, and I kind of find it being my experimental piece of glass, coming in one at the f1.7, meaning I can shoot it in some lower light situations, super fast, super blurry backgrounds, but also it being so cheap that if I break it, it's not even a big deal. The autofocus can be compatible with it being Lumix glass, and I do find that I like to use it, especially when shooting 60 frames per second, things of that nature. And then also the auto face tracking is definitely usable, especially in a situation like this. So the Lumix 25mm f1.7, cannot wait to do a thorough review in regards to this because I've shot so much footage over the year. I also think it's just a great lens to have for micro four thirds shooters, especially in low light situations. Item number 4. Now, item number 5 is something that I actually use mainly in commercial situations or when I'm shooting events, and that is going to be the Saramonic Smart Rig Plus. But I use this when I'm at events or venues where I need an XLR to go in the XLR goes in. This allows me to then be able to boost it or minimize it if it's running too hot. That then plugs into my GH5 or GH4, where I can then monitor it. It does have a headphone jack that you can monitor as well, but it allows for me to record directly into camera and kind of monitor and change that particular audio. Coming in at about $129, brand new. I think this is an item for more of you guys that are in the kind of out there, you're doing events, you're covering events, and you're going to be working with XLR inputs, or you want to go directly into camera, all audio, all video, all audio, directly in a cam. Boom. There you go. Saramonic Smart Rig Plus, which then leads me to item number, oh boy, I think we're at 5 or 6. This is one that I think many of you definitely will eventually buy or purchase. Voila. So what do I have here? I actually have the newer travel carry case camera bag. Now that being said, I love this bag and I bought it last year. So much travel space. That's why I bought it. I want to say I paid about $1.30. It's gonna have travel handle, and then it's also going to have the ability to turn into a backpack. Now that's really the reason that I kind of bought it, is backpack functionality. It's got the roller wheels, and it literally can put just about all my gear in this bad boy and carry it around. All my glass. I can even slide an LED panel in the front, or I can put my laptop. I've got the ability to, like I said, turn it into a backpack, and overall, $1.30. I didn't really want to buy the Manfrotto ones. I've used those, and they're great. But newer, I wanted to give it a try and see what it was all about, and so far I've been extremely thrilled. If you're interested in this bag, link will be in the description as well for item number 5. One of the best purchases I have ever made as a freelance cinematographer, videographer, you name it. Manfrotto Monopod with this sick freaking stabilization legs down here. Now, I've owned several models of this. I actually have one right here that I beat to, oh my god, I spilled my beer, no, or my cider, no, cider, ugh, what a bummer, dang it, nope, the show must go on, we must keep filming. Alright, we're gonna make this quick, but we've got the Manfrotto Monopod. These are a little expensive, but overall, what's amazing about these is going to be it comes with a smooth ball head as far as, oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Amazing footage. It's going to be great for many of you guys that are not shooting on Panasonic, Sony user, Canon users. It's going to be awesome when paired up with your cameras. Going to be able to quickly, boom, drop down. Dude, honestly, there are so many situations where I literally can have this thing standing up on its own if the GH5 is properly balanced. It's going to allow you to get stable shots. You're going to be able to get some of those dolly-looking shots. And I'll be honest with you, in my wedding filming days, this thing was amazing. And I find myself using it all the time when I'm in run and gun situations. So a little bit different of a video today. As you can see, it got a little bit messy. Cider everywhere, but honestly, we don't care because we are talking about gear today, which is one of my most favorite things to talk about. And in 2020, I hope to put a lot of this gear to use and really just kind of expand on some of the arsenal of equipment that I have, using it to my advantage and making better videos. And as always, guys, it's Trey Lowell with Lowell Productions. And if you like the content I keep making on this channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like this particular video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video creator. I don't even know, maybe even a cider video. Actually, that's exactly what I might do. Catch you guys later. Links will be in the description. Gear is not necessary, but it definitely can help. Oh god, I gotta clean up that freaking cider. That was a fail. That's definitely gonna go in the edit though.